Okay, so this is gonna be a little difficult because he's being really crazy. I did get a collar, but we're gonna go ahead and put it in between his gums. I'm sorry, Bam. Come here, buddy. Ah! Okay, here we go. I'm looking at these in real time while I'm filming, so I don't know exactly what that means. But now, here's the shocker of those other two small parts of the pie. And this is where we're gonna find out what he's mixed with. So first one is 12.5%. Hey Farm Fam, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new, welcome. So when we first got our foster puppy Bama, we weren't sure exactly what he is. We do know he's a lab mix. A lot of you guys have had good suggestions. Maybe a lab mix with a pit bull or a Great Dane or a border collie. But today we are going to find out because I ordered this dog DNA test off Amazon, and we're going to swab him and send it in and see what little Bama is. So let's get started. We need to do the first steps of this DNA test, so let's read the directions and get to it. Before we start this DNA test, I want you to make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up for our foster puppy Bama, and make sure you comment down below some more guesses of what you guys think his DNA is gonna reveal of what kind of puppy he is, and then at the end of the video you'll know if you were right or not. All right, Bama, are you ready? It's time to do the test. No, come back! Bring me and your burger back! Come here. I've never actually done a dog DNA test, so we are just gonna follow the directions. Come here, Bama. So let's see. Okay, come here, Bama. So it looks like we have two swabs here in this sleeve. So it says peel back swab sleeve, 2 inches, so 5 centimeters, save sleeve for later. So we're just trying to keep him occupied here and around. Come here. Okay. So it says peel back the sleeve 2 inches. So that looks about 2 inches. So then the next step says to obtain the cheek cells by firmly rolling the bristles between cheek and gums for about 15 seconds. There is 2 bristles, so this is what the bristles look like. They look like little mascara spoolies. So this is, I guess, what we're going to be swabbing his cheek and gums. Okay? And then basically we will insert the swab handles into the holes of the carton to dry, so right here, and then we'll just activate the kit, and then we'll write the activation code on the swab label, which is here. We'll reinsert the dry swabs into here, and then this is actually our shipping container as well, and then we'll just ship it out. So that's really cool. Neat. Okay, so now we need to get Pam over here and we need to do this. Okay, so this is gonna be a little difficult because he's being really crazy. I did get a collar, but we're gonna go ahead and put it in between his gums. I'm sorry, Bam. Come here, buddy. Ah! Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, he's biting it. All right, so right there. Stop biting it. All right, that looks good, I think. I hope. Let me try once more. Oh, that looks like we're getting something. Okay, so we're gonna let this one dry. That was kind of crazy. So it's just sitting there drying, and now we need to do the second one. Okay, we're getting it. He's chomping on my finger. All right, I think we're getting good stuff. Oh yeah, we got a lot of saliva on that one that time. So that's a good one. All right, so we have swabbed his cheeks, and as you guys saw, that was really tough with a little baby puppy and yourself. Definitely recommend 2 people if you do this for your dog. So we'll just have to activate it right on the package and then send it in, and we'll have results. So I will see you guys when the results come back. Bama, where are you? What are you getting into? Hi, Bama. Oh my gosh, Bama. So Bama, your DNA results are in. Guys, this is it. Put in the comments what you think his little precious face looks like. What are you? Here's your last looks, people. All right, you guys, so it's been 2 to 3 weeks. Do you guys see how big he is? Okay, just look from a couple seconds before and look at now how big he is. Bammer! All right, you guys, so the results are in. But really quickly, I want to show you guys just the couple tricks that we've been teaching Bama. So let's jump over and do that. All right, you guys, so I'm actually in the kitchen with Bama, and we had to separate all the dogs because it gets pretty crazy when we try to do his tricks. But I want to show you guys what he's learned so far. So obviously he's sitting, but I'm probably going to need him to get up because he only knows 2 tricks, and one is sit and one is down. So since he's sitting, we'll go ahead and tell him down. Down. Come here, Bubba's. Down. Okay, here, let's start with sit. This is how we do. Sit. Oh, that's a good boy. That's such a good boy. Okay, sit. Down. Down. That's such a good boy. Good boy. Guys, and I literally just taught him down like a day ago, so we haven't worked on it much. And he's so goofy with his down. We'll see if he'll do it again. He just like plops his whole body down. He doesn't do it like normal, I should say. Ready, Bams? Down. 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 Here, I got some. Down. Down. Oh, good boy. Like he flops his back over and he's gonna be perfect to do like roll over with. Down. 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 Good boy. That's a good boy. Down. Down. Look at this. Look, roll over. Roll over. Yay. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, now sit. Now sit. Now sit. Now sit. Now sit. Good boy. Good boy. All right, last treat. Sit. Down. 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 Good boy. Good boy. That's such a good boy. You're a good boy, Bama. Yes, you are. Look at your face. All right, are you ready? Let's go find out what kind of breed of dog you really are. So my thoughts on what Bama is, and I think I've talked about this in another video, but here are my guesses. So I'm definitely gonna go with Black Lab, but I don't think he's a pure Black Lab because he obviously has some white on his chest. So I don't think he's a pure Black Lab. So these are kind of my guesses. One, I think a Lab mixed with a Border Collie. Another option I'm thinking is a Lab mixed with a Pit Bull. And then kind of slightly thinking maybe like a Lab mixed with maybe a Great Dane, just because I have looked up these mixes on Google and they all kind of like look like him as a puppy, but there's so many different things that look like him as a puppy. So it's so hard. Hi, Bubba, you're so sweet. What are you doing? Oh, he licked my eye. Are you ready? He's a good boy. All right, guys, let's get to the computer and let's figure out what Bama is. So do you guys remember a couple minutes ago when I was showing you guys the burger toy? And I just need to show you really quick what 2 or 3 weeks has done to the burger toy. So this is literally what's left of the poor burger toy. So, not like this matters, but the egg, the onion, the tomato, and the sad bun. You guys, I just watched back what we had filmed a couple weeks ago, and the burger was in it, and I was like, oh my gosh, the burger, we're actually throwing the burger away right now. So it's very interesting that I had to look back on that, the poor burger. We always call Bama Burger Boy because of that toy. That was his first toy here at our house, and he loved to carry it around. Burger Boy is actually chewing the final bits of his burger, and we will take it away from him and throw it away. So today's the day. This morning I got an email saying that Bama's DNA results are in. I haven't seen them yet because I wanted to be on here and react with you guys. So my computer's dead, so we're actually using my phone. So as you can see, it says Bama's DNA results are in. Drum roll, please. So we are gonna go ahead and click view results. Okay, so I'm on the webpage that it has me pull up, and it says discover all about Bama. I'm gonna have my screen recording right here too, so you guys can be really interactive and we can see these results together. So we're gonna click get started, and we're about to find out what Mr. Bama is. Okay, so right here I'm actually just gonna throw up that pie graph without any percentages of the breeds. So as you guys can see, the biggest blue pie piece there is 50% of that whole pie. So we do know that something is definitely the majority. Then we see the other piece of the pie, and it's about a quarter slice size. It's like that light teal. So we've got something in there ranking in. So that's pretty much 3/4 of him, and now we have the last quarter of what he is. And as you can see, those 2 other light bluish colors are going to be the final percentages what he is. So let's see. Are you guys ready? All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the biggest portion of him. And this is what we pretty much all guessed and what we already knew. He is 50% lab. Bama, what are you doing? Is it time to eat? We're trying to figure out what you are. So we figured out that he's 50% food gremlin. That's what it is. Hi, Bama, Guys, if you guys didn't see my last video, I showed you guys that we've been trying to teach him this trick to bring us his food bowl, but he's bringing us the wrong food bowl. Okay, so 50% lap. Now that we're getting there, this is gonna take forever because this is what my life is like, just getting distracted by dogs all the time. Bammer? Food? What are you doing? Guys, he is so big. Okay. So then the other biggest part of the pie, which is that 25%, that just says breed groups. So I'm really not sure what that means right now because under the 25%, it says Asian, sporting, and companion. Like I said, I am looking at these in real time while I'm filming, so I don't know exactly what that means. But now, here's the shocker of those other two small parts of the pie. And this is where we're gonna find out what he's mixed with. So first one is 12.5% American Staffordshire Terrier. So basically a pit bull. And then the other 12.5%, which this is a really interesting shocker to me, is boxer. So basically, in a nutshell, he is mostly lab, like we thought, and he's mixed with pit bull, and he is mixed with a boxer, and then that last, which is makes up a big group of that 25%, is that breed groups thing, which I'm not really sure about, so hopefully they'll give us some more information. So we're gonna scroll down. So they're just showing what they all look like. Okay. So we're gonna go all the way down to the breed groups. So right here, breed groups Bama is most likely related to, so this is that 25% of the pie. So it says they tested Bama's ancestry for specific purebreds, which is what we got with basically the pit bull, the boxer, and the lab. Going back 3 generations or to the great grandparents. Beyond this, today's technology can only identify down to the genetic group level, sporting, toy, guard, etc. We know the breeds found in these groups and that Bama may share genetic similarities with many of them. We've arranged these in order with the most likely. Hi! High five, thank you. I wasn't asking for a high five, but thank you. Here, let's do a real one. High five. You're not gonna give me a real one? High five! High five! Come on. Miley, high five. Oh, now you wanna give me a high five because I asked somebody else for a high five. Miley, can you give me a high five? Okay, we won't ask for a high five. Miley. High five. High five. High five. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, we're all coming up, we're huddling up. Okay, so it said it went from top to bottom of what most likely has made up his breed. So the first group is the Asian dog group. So this is the Chow Chow, the Shar Pei, Alaskan Malamute, Siberian Husky. Okay, so it says the Asian group is comprised mainly of breeds from the Asian and Arctic regions of the world. Often bred for guarding or working, they have been invaluable assets to man throughout the ages. Pretty cool. So in that mix, they're saying that he is most likely to the Asian group of dogs. Then the next one is the sporting group, which is the standard poodle, cocker spaniel, golden retriever. Oh my gosh, we've got some golden in him. And the Weimaraner. So those are really cool dogs. Lexi, please stop. And last but not least in the breed group are the companion group. So from the companion group, we have a Keeshond, which I've never really even heard of that type of dog, Pomeranian, Pug, and Bichon Frise. So that's really interesting. I don't really fully understand that part. It does make up a fourth of his breed, so something in there is interesting. Maybe when we open this family tree viewer, we will figure more out, but this is actually super cool, this part. So as we can see, we're gonna start at the top of the pyramid. Oh, am I boring you? I'm so sorry. We're talking about another dog and not you, so it's boring, right? So we're gonna go to the top of the pyramid, and of course we have Bama there. And then we're gonna go to his first parent. And I'm not sure if which is like mom or dad. It doesn't say, it's obviously genotyping, so they're just saying parent 1 or parent 2. Hi, you are very, very sweet. So parent 1 is lab. So let's focus on parent 1 really quick. And we're gonna go down to parent 1's parents. So parents 1, Lexi. So we're gonna go down to Bama's parents, so the grandparents, and as we see, they're still lab. Both of the grandparents are lab. And then we'll go down to both of the grandparents' parents, so the great-grandparents, and as we can see, all of the great-grandparents are all lab. So one side of him we know, and that's where that 50% is obviously pulling, is all labs on one side. So now we're gonna go back up to Bama, and now we are gonna follow the lineage down and see that his other parent, that's not the lab, is all of the mix of the other ones. It's the American Staffordshire Terrier, then breed groups, boxer, and then breed group. So I guess there's like 4 mixes in there is what they're saying. So then we're gonna look at the grandparents, so his parents' parents. So his one parent's parents. So that's what we're pulling, that pit bull. That's also at that time mixed with one of those breed groups. And then it was bred to a boxer that was mixed with a breed group. So two, let's just call them mutts for lack of better words, because they're just bred, they're not purebred. Were bred together to get Bama's parent, and then, yeah, this is just getting a little confusing. Then we're gonna go all the way down to the great grandparents, and what we see here is a boxer. So there's where that pure boxer comes from, and then it's mixed with one of those breed groups. So that's why we're having 4, I think, here, because we've got breed group that was bred with boxer. So that was that one. And then we have right here breed groups as the pure breed or whatever. And then that's where that pit bull was the pure. So basically, from the lineup on the one side, great grandparent was pit bull mixed with one of those breed groups. Other set of great grandparents was boxer mixed with breed group. Then they bred together. And then so we had that 2 mixes, and then they bred. And then that was Bama's, one of his parents, and that was bred to a lab, and that's how his came in. That was really confusing, and everywhere that confused me a bit. So if you guys are able to keep track with all of that, good for you, because that was just a little bit much. But basically, if you guys said that he was either bred with a pit bull, if he was bred with a boxer, or if he was bred with even a golden retriever, you pretty much got it right, because it's all part of those breed groups. If you said husky, you're right, because there are just so many breed groups that we just don't know that fall under that Asian, sporting, and companion category. So that's really interesting. But basically we know that he's lab, pit bull, and boxer for sure. So that's really cool. I did expect that. Like I said, that was one of my guesses as well. The boxer though I wouldn't have thought of, but I guess if I thought of all the breeds, I could have maybe thought. Alright you guys, so now we know that our little foster puppy is a lab mix. We already knew that. But he's mixed with pit bull and boxer and other things. So we just did the wisdom panel. I picked it out from Amazon. It wasn't sponsored, but I actually really liked it. It also did test for a genetic mutation, which he came up negative. There's other ones that you can buy on there too, and can actually test for more genetic mutations, which I actually want to do for Daisy, because if you guys don't know, she does have epilepsy. So I'm thinking about getting her one so I can just do that genetic mutation testing, because I thought that was really cool. But this video is not sponsored, like I said. But if you guys do want to get the DNA test, it's just going to be in my description. But you guys, pretty cool, we found out. I thought it was super cool. So if you guys thought it was super cool, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on that post notification so you have a chance to be my next post notification shout out. Today's shout out goes to... Alright you guys, we love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Are you okay? Are you okay?